You might be asking yourself, what is this breadboarded nonsense? Well, I'll explain. First thing is that in the back of my compact portable 386, we have this circuit board hanging out that I made. And what it does is it converts CGA into analog voltages that can then be fed into this GBS 8200 upscaler and put out on a VGA monitor. It's made with a commonly available circuit that I'll link down below. But essentially, it just takes CGA, puts it through an upscaler, and makes it with VGA output. The problem, of course, is if you want true CGA, you notice this brown is actually yellow. That's an issue that you run into a lot with these kind of conversion circuits, and this breadboarded nonsense is just an attempt to fix that. So coming off of that circuit, I have a header that gives me the raw outputs for the CGA's 4 bits, that's red, green, blue, and intensity, and it gives me the analog voltage outputs that get fed into that upscaler. Essentially, the way that brown works on CGA is that when red and green are high and blue and intensity are low, the monitor cuts the voltage of the green channel in half, and so that turns yellow into brown. This is just an attempt to replicate that behavior. So what we have is a binary decoder, which is decoding that exact scenario. So this output here on this binary decoder only goes low when those 4 conditions are met. Red is high, green is high, blue is low, and intensity is low. Only then do we get a low output from this binary decoder. I fed it into this XOR gate just as an inverter, because what I want is a signal that goes high when yellow is detected. So this output is now high when yellow goes detected, and what we do is we feed this into an NPN transistor. When it goes high, it switches on this transistor, which just activates a voltage divider for the analog green output. The analog green output is then connected to these resistors through a path to ground when the transistor is switched on. So this means that basically we have a voltage divider that is controlled by the color yellow. When the color yellow comes up, it turns this voltage divider on and cuts the green channel in half. Right now I don't have it plugged in, so you can see. But if I take the analog green output and plug it into this voltage divider, it will turn brown, but we'll notice the big issue with this right now. It is brown now. You can see if I unplug it, it goes back to being yellow. But I think I need a transistor with a faster switching time. The issue is that it takes a minute for, well, I shouldn't say a minute, but you know what I mean. It takes a moment for this to turn on, and another moment for this to turn off. So it works outside of when it should. Basically, if I get a transistor with a faster switching time, I think this would rectify the problem. But at least it is a rough proof of concept. I'll come back with just a program in QBasic that cycles through all 16 colors so we can see them without having to see this bleed through, hopefully. Alright, so this is my super genius basic program that cycles through all 16 colors. At least we'll see brown without the bleed through. It will take a second to start, but at least it won't bleed through into the next color. So this is just cycling through all 16 CGA colors. And the little black thing in the corner is just a part of the way that I'm doing the sync for this circuit. But anyway, you can see, here we go again, there's brown. Just with a faster transistor, the problem would be solved. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did. I'm going to start taking more videos of the things that I do like this, and I will be getting a higher quality camera very shortly, so make sure you keep an eye on that.